Should I start with? Respected teachers and colleagues, my name is Mudad Mehrotra and I'll be formally standing in the favor of the motion. Let me begin not with the history but with a question. If justice is delayed, is justice denied? But if justice is permanently denied, what do we call it? Peace? Or fear disguised as harmony? वतन की फिक्र कर नादान, मुसीबत आने वाली है, तेरी बर्बादियों के मशवरे हैं आसमानों में. वतन की फिक्र कर नौजवान, मुसीबत आने वाली है, तेरी बर्बादियों के मशवरे हैं आसमानों में. ना समझोगे तो मिट जाओगे, ना समझोगे तो मिट जाओगे. ए हिंदुस्तान वालों, तुम्हारी दास्तां भी नहीं मिलेगी दास्तानों में. Respected members, and this is the real debate against the Places of Worship Act 1991. The act assumes that 15th August 1947, the day of India's independence, is a totally neutral day, a morally neutral day, and which, if a place, a religious sculpture is in a condition, it will remain after that. But the question is, a neutral date for whom? Many religious sculptures were altered centuries ago. And by freezing the status at 1947, the act simply says, if an injustice existed on the day of India became free, like India's freedom, then it must remain forever. Well, the injustice which was done under foreign law, without consent, without courts and without any constitutional remedy, must now be accepted as final. Is that the meaning of freedom? No. Now, let me pause the house here and take your attention somewhere else. Ayodhya. Ayodhya was excluded from this act because when this act was implemented, Ayodhya's case was already going on. Evidence was examined, a constitutional verdict was delivered, and what followed? Not anarchy, not breakdown, not riots, but closure through law. So let me ask, and this is the turning point. If courts were trusted with Ayodhya, then why are we lacking in Kashi and Mathura? Why they are being denied even a hearing? This selective exception does not support secularism. It simply exposes inconsistency and inconstitutional avoidance. Respected members, Article 25 simply gives every individual of Indian Constitution the right to freedom, the right to have the right of religious worship. But this act do something dangerous. It blocks courts entirely. It protects disputed structures but restrains believer from constitutional remedy. It is not neutrality but constitutional convenience. And let us be honest, courts exist precisely to resolve sensitive disputes peacefully. Not about temple or not about mosques, but about whether Free India has the courage to examine its post constitutionally. Peace built on justice endures, but peace built on silence eventually fractures. So history should not rule us, but neither should it be left unattended. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.